where last we left off, our party had traveled through the town of Hakai, through the city of Hakai, had met with various people, had discovered a looming demonic threat beneath the earth, perhaps brought on by even worse undead problems yet to come. All overlaid on top of a city that is mired in political intrigue and facing significant external threats in the form of an oncoming orc horde, which you have recently found out just managed to capture the general leading the defense in the outskirts, one Goro Atashan, who you had previously met. His brother, Goro Kailan, is demanding at this very moment in council a response, and the Empire's greatest leader and warrior, Mazami Kim, is eager to go. Those discussions are taking place at the moment, and due to them, not quite everyone is able to make it to Kitty's birthday party. But several people have come here, and that is where we find our party. In the midst of all this drama and intrigue, getting ready to have a party, and a few guests have arrived. Shumulaka, who you know, has come. Of course, the party is here. Edo Kenpai has been organizing it. You see him all aflutter, moving about the little house, getting things ready as people start to show up. You also see Yun Ara come in. You had not yet seen him in town, but it does seem that as you had sent him to bring word of the situation in Garakan to the Empire, it seems he's still here, and so he walks in, a big smile on his face as soon as he sees Stas and the rest of you, calling out, my friends, wonderful to see you again," as he comes in, hugs all around you. A few other guests, one of them wearing the regalia of a member of House San. You've met previously San Weilan, the Master of Eyes, so one of her representatives is here. Others likely to meander and mingle in as time goes by, but yeah, as the party gets starting, Edo Kenpai starts walking about, providing drinks, beverages, members of House Edo providing the wait staff here, and yeah, it's a party. And as this party starts to get going, people from time to time will occasionally pull Kitty aside to offer a gift, as that is the tradition here in Hakai. Gifts are not open all at once. It's people, as the mingling and talking and drinking and eating of foods takes place, people will occasionally pull Kitty aside to provide a gift. The first one to do so, I'll say Shumulaka comes over and nods her head as everyone is drinking and mingling, says, "Kitty, my congratulations on your birthday, and..."
Thanks, Shroom Lady.
Well, you, I'm afraid, have already anticipated my gift to you. I'm afraid it's not terribly original, but... And she bows her head and holds out a small pouch, which does appear to be spores of some sort.
Yes, I get to go on another adventure. This is going to be the best, in my mind, killing spree yet.
It's not exactly that sort. I would not recommend you inhaling them in company. They are...
So use these all at once, or not?
All at once is fine, but preferably surrounded by enemies. They can... They're anger spores, after a sort. They could drive you into a bit of a frenzy. I thought, considering your particular inclinations, it might be a gift that you would appreciate.
It definitely is appreciated. Thank you.
And so what this is essentially a rage. When you've already used your rage for a day, you can inhale the spores, and it's like a one-time rage. And so you get to use rage when you ordinarily wouldn't be able to rage because you've already done it.
Got it.
So it's rage in a bag. I guess if you wanted, you could allow someone else to rage by passing that on. But yeah, rage in a bag for that gift. And then, is there anyone who would like to speak with anyone here as you drink and converse before the next gift is given?
I want to observe.
Sounds good. As the party continues and more drinks are provided, let's say that Edo Kenpai, on behalf of his family, comes up to Kitty and says, "Ah, Kitty! Ha! Your birthday! I got you something, my friend."
I've never gotten presents on my birthday before. And I put the spores deep down in my pocket.
Oh, is it not a tradition in the letter to give gifts on one's name day?
It is, but the people there, they stopped liking me all that much, so I didn't really get gifts of any kind except the swift one to the behind.
Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear that, but I do think I can get you something a bit better than that.
Oh boy, this is shaping up to be the best birthday I ever had.
Holds out what looks like a needle syringe injector type thing.
A pointy stick?
Yes, it is not of the type you're normally used to, but, well, it's... Considering your tendency to find yourself in violent situations, it is perhaps useful. And it can allow you to quickly administer potion to yourself or others. So this is a potion injector. You can now, using this, load up like a healing potion or something into it before like a battle, and then during battle you can give a potion to somebody else as a quick action instead of having to take a whole action to do it. Because you just like run up, when Lithram's unconscious, you just run up to him and shoot him up with a healing potion.
Nice little EpiPen version of a potion. I like
right,
it.
exactly. And then, like, after you've done that, take a different one of your potions and load that into your little injector. So it lets you to give somebody who's unconscious or otherwise can't give one themselves a potion as a quick action instead of having to take a full.
Yeah.
And as he offers that to you, he says, "Ah, and it would appear my wife has arrived." As the door opens and you see coming in a somewhat annoyed-looking Edo Yan. Once again, her image. I guess she always looks a little bit annoyed. The elderly archmage of Hakai, as she nods and comes in and says, "Happy birthday, Kitty," and then goes and awkwardly stands in a corner. As just behind her coming in is a rather large, blue-skinned individual, an ogress, who calls out to Lithram as soon as she comes in and says, "Lithram!"
Is that Nani?
It is Nani, yes.
Nani!
What?
It is good to see you again! I have managed to restrain myself from electrocuting you so far. Part because you have not challenged me as one of the apprentices of Mistress Yan.
Oh, you never know what'll happen, but I applaud your enthusiasm and restraint.
And I am glad to see that you have not been stabbed and killed in your first day here in Hakai. It has been known to happen.
Nani, I should introduce you to my friend Kitty today. You, I think, would get along very well with her.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, the cat who has recently completed another year of your life without perishing. Congratulations are in order.
This green blood really helps me live on these long years.
I am Nani, a lightning mage of some renown and apprentice to Edo Yan.
Oh. I got a friend that could do lightning, and I point at stars. Take a look at that guy.
Wonderful! Red One, shall we test our prowess at electrocution?
Yeah, it'll be fun, guys. Have a competition. Pin the lightning on the donkey.
I mean, well, Kitty, if you're planning on, being the donkey in this instance, I don't see...
Yeah, we can make Lithram be the donkey. It's his friend.
Well, how about a round burst?
Maybe we'll find a volunteer at the bar. Lucky sucker.
I will
do it
try
for
and
us.
find a very large mug, although I think I'm just going to end up picking up a whole barrel and handing it over to Nani.
As you provide that, she looks down and says, This is good. This is quality alcohol. I must warn you. When I become inebriated, I do have the tendency to electrocute people. But I will make every effort not to do that, as I've been told it is frowned upon in some circles.
I get those looks sometimes too.
May you never suffer from such a debilitating plague again.
I wish the same for you, Blue Genie.
Wonderful. I'm not a genie, however.
Well, you're sitting all cross-legged like one, or either that or your knees are just super stumpy. I can't really tell. But you look great.
As this conversation is taking place, Yun Ara will come up behind Kitty and say, "Kitty, my friend, I'd like to make an offer to you." He says, "I know we have not spoken much. I hope that this can help you."
Oh yeah?
Holds up a box. It's relatively thin, lacquered wood with a little latch on it.
Oh.
You flip the latch, and as you pull it open, you can see within 3 metal, looks like throwing stars.
Ooh, these ninja stars?
Indeed, they are a traditional weapon of the Dragon Empire, and I hope they may serve you well.
They're pretty. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. May your enemies feel their bite. Imperial throwing stars provoke no opportunity attack from a ranged attack in melee, so if you are in melee with something and want to hit something with a ranged attack, you can use the throwing stars.
Ooh.
As you
Throwing stars. Look, Araza.
Congratulations.
And next time I won't have to hit you with my weapon. I can just throw one of these at you.
Awesome.
I won't try to hurt you though. It's okay. I don't want you to get hurt.
That's growth.
Yeah. I didn't like the way you looked at me last time. I wasn't a fan. You made my fur stand up.
You made my insides come out, so I guess we can call it even.
Yeah, I guess so.
we're learning. As
Sounds
old
not even to
grudges
me.
are put aside.
We can share beer.
Is there anyone would like to speak to in this moment of drinking and mingling?
I guess.
Yeah, Stas?
I'd go and chat with Yun and see what's happening in his circles.
Sure, yeah, you get a drink with Yun. He says, "Staste, it is a pleasure to see you well."
Oh, likewise. Glad you managed to I won't say get through the worst of it just yet, but we've come out the other side of certainly some hair-raising adventures.
Hair-raising and raising of other things as well. I'm only glad that the dead have not been rising here. But it seems the orcish threat is the most pressing news of the day. I heard whispers that Goroata has been captured, and they move ever closer.
Oh.
Tell me, my friend, what response do you think the council will give?
Oh, well, I can't imagine they'll... Well, my hope would be restraint, given they were our common allies against the threat that we all faced, but hard to say that will happen.
No, considering the orcs do not seem inclined to show restraint to the Empire after Goroata very nearly slaughtered them. Not something that is lightly forgiven.
I did mean to ask, how... We kind of chanced across one of those unclean blade happenings. Just wondering, how common those are, because would hate to get caught in the middle of something.
You are concerned of this. Considering the individuals here within this room, it seems very unlikely that someone will come to Kitty and present something that is ostensibly a gift, but is in fact an unclean blade, and then would proceed to try and kill you all. It seems very unlikely in the presence of the Archmage. As for how common they are, in the best of times, not tremendously common, but it does seem as though they have ticked up precipitously with the death of the old Emperor. People see, perhaps, insult where there are none, and opportunity to advance in the lack of strong leadership. As long as you do not insult one of the great families, I'm sure you have little to worry about, Stassi.
Looked over at Kitty, just like, okay, just kind of thinking like, okay, when was the last time that she was out of our sight for longer than 30 minutes? No, wait, reduce that to about 15. I'm sure it'll be fine.
The woman who's the representative of the San family comes up to Kitty and Lithram, as Lithram happens to be in the nearby area at that moment, and says, Kitty, Lithram, might I have a word?
Well, certainly.
She turns briefly to Kitty and says, a gift from my family.
Every time I'm handed a box, I definitely shake it up like a little kid on Christmas before I open it.
Some people, their mouths twitch a little bit when you do that. It looks like a jewelry box. There's some kind of jewelry in there. Small.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, as you open it, it's a little jade brooch shaped like a cat head. I guess the brooch itself is made of gold, but the eye of the cat is a single jade piece.
This is very pretty, just my color. How'd you know that I'm green inside?
Oh, I'm sure the Mistress of Eyes, she knows many things. She would also like to remind the two of you of your agreement to get certain pieces of information from the Edo family, now that you are established here. I would hate for that debt to linger too long.
Oh yeah, lady, don't you worry. I've been keeping my eye wide open.
Wonderful.
Was that our first casual threat in Hakai?
Yeah, probably.
Oh wow, guys, we're like locals now. I guess.
It's happening.
You always love it
happening.
when you really find your place at home.
Yep.
Well, pleasure being here. Time to go.
Something of a surprise, actually. Junko Issei comes in next. You had last seen her in the Shadow Realm, and you would have thought she would have been at the council meeting, but it seems she felt it was important to come here. As she comes in, she gives a slight bow to you, Araza, on the way in, keeping certain eyes on you, as you know her connection to the demon spawn, and she approaches Kitty and says, Kitty, might I have a moment to give you a gift on behalf of the Junko family?
So, why me?
It's your birthday, I heard.
It's your birthday! God damn it! Remember? That's why you're getting all these gifts.
Yeah, I remember, but this is a lot of people, and I didn't think I was this liked, and I'm kind of overwhelmed, and I need a drink.
Baz makes a mental note of how to keep track of how many drinks Kitty's had.
All right, note made. Kitty, are you drinking heavily?
No, I would say I've had 3 regular-sized mugs, so basically like 5 cat mugs.
Oh,
So that's not heavy, you would say.
okay.
That's moderate. It's a birthday party, kind of moderate.
It's early.
It is.
She holds out. It looks to be wrapped in cloth, whatever it is.
Ooh. I put my hand out. Well, up. This lady seems massively tall.
She's a bit taller than you, and not towering, but definitely taller than you are, and that's not hard. She, as you unfold it, within it seems to be just almost translucent black material, about the size and shape of a hood.
What is this?
She leans forward and says, "A bit of magic from the people for whom I speak. It is called a shadow veil. Brush it against the face of someone else, and you can then take that face and apply it to your own."
What?
This has got to be the coolest thing ever!
I wouldn't bandy about that you have it. Consider
Nope,
it a
not at
bit
all.
of...
And I stuff it in the pocket.
Consider it both in honor of your birthday and thanks for the aid that you have provided.
You're very welcome. I am happy to have been of service.
Wonderful. The absorbed face will last for about an hour before the magic fades. Any impersonation you wish to do, make sure you can do it expeditiously.
Will it only work for me?
No, it can work for another. But
Okay.
it will only work the one time. Shadow magic does not linger too long.
Well, that's good to know. I've started to see my fair share of things that don't last long while I'm here.
It is what it is, but a single impersonation of someone can go a long way, I've found.
Yeah. Is there anyone you've impersonated before there?
She chooses to ignore the question.
Gotcha.
Happy
Well,
birthday.
Good talk. Thank you so much.
She steps aside and goes to share a drink with Edo Kenpai. And anyone would like to speak to before the next guest arrives. Or even if it's just you don't want to speak with anyone in particular, if you want to just do a general mingle check, trying to pick up any information on anything in particular, you could.
I just, while I'm standing here, listen to whatever conversation is happening over here between the two of them.
You just want to try and eavesdrop a little bit and see what those two are talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a... let's do a dexterity stealth. Kind of slip by, casual, like... I would say this is less about your ears and more about your subtlety.
Oh, not very.
I mean, they clock you relatively quickly, but you do overhear a little bit. They share a common border, and so they're discussing matters of some shops and places that are right along the lines of the Edo and Junko estates. Particularly, there's a couple of tea houses that they are negotiate over. It seems like there's a possibility of moving in on one's territory in that particular area. Anyone else who's listening in or checking in on anything in particular?
How did Zaz's conversation go with that person?
Oh, I mean, he talked for a little bit, picked up some information on the ongoing war, and I don't know. Was there anything in particular you were trying to get out of Yun, Stas?
Information on the worst useful. Also, just like, maybe if he's heard anything about the sinkholes in the desert. Seems like a long shot.
Yeah, you ask about that. He says, it's not something that I've been keeping track of or looking into, but I could put out some feelers, and if there's anyone you should try and speak to about that, I would say the the Kazai family have the house that monitors that road. They might know something better than I.
All right. It's good to know.
A lead on where some information might be gathered. Anything anybody else is doing before the next guest gets there? Yeah.
Can I just ask, what are all of our jobs and little quest things that we're working on at the moment, just to refresh my memory as far as
Sure.
because I'm making a list in my head and realizing, wait, there's like a bunch of different things. So I just want to quickly refresh myself.
There are
Before
many
I
things
throw away this
going on.
information gathering opportunity because I don't know what I'm supposed to be asking. I'd rather just...
There are many things going on, many threads that can be pursued. With time passing, all may not be followed up on. It is entirely possible you will not get everything. And there may be consequences to that. That being said, some things that people are following up on. The situation with the orcs. The Seekers of the Sun, particularly relevant to Lythram and to Thorold, as Thorold found out that his father was killed by them, and Lythram, his father is one of them, and they conducted experiments upon him. They seem to be connected in some way to things. There is political machinations going on, particularly the assassination of the Poe family, and the question now being who has the serum? And who killed the Poe family? Who ordered that unclean blade to be delivered? There are sinkholes appearing in the desert and missing dragon spawn clans, dragon spawn encampments that have been vanishing. There is something going on under the ground that reminds you, Araza, of tectonic activity, of your days as a volcanic prophet, a prophet of disaster. There are demons creeping their ways underneath the earth, and in particular towards the Shadow Realm, where the demon spawn have been holed up under the guidance of the Diabolist, where he had found a refuge for them. But the demons have found them, and they're not normally this far towards the surface. Something is pushing them, riling them up. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, Sean and I are, Lythram and Kitty are gathering secret information for the lady with the white hair on the other family.
From the lady with the white hair, I guess they both are ladies with white hair. Yes, you are gathering some information on the Edo family on behalf of the Master of Eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna mingle over at that table.
Okay. Yeah, you head over that way.
And I just wanna, oh no, where'd I go? Okay.
You're on the bookshelf. You drank a lot.
Oopsies, I missed my mark. And can I listen to what this, the genie that's not a genie, and this Edo person are chatting about?
Yeah, I'll have you likewise do a sort of subtlety dexterity check to see what you're able to pick up on. Okay.
Okay.
They
Okay.
are talking shop as Nani is the apprentice of Edo Yan, and you do catch one thing that's momentarily interesting before they notice you coming up and turn their attention to the birthday cat. You do hear some mention of dragons.
Okay.
They're in some way interested in dragons. You in some way are interested as well, though you're more interested in the dragon pearl than the great beast itself. But that has
just the little remnants it leaves behind of magic and wisdom and all that's pure.
Yeah, and you do you carry that on your person, or is that stashed in your stuff somewhere? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, Kitty definitely has that on her person.
Okay, sounds great. As Edo Yan notices you, she looks at her and says, the birthday kitty, the cat. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Can
You guys
I...
just look so busy over here. I hope you're enjoying yourselves.
It's tolerable.
Tolerable? What could we do to make this better? It's a party for me as much as it is for you.
I think it's as good as it's ever going to get. Tell me, have you enjoyed Hakai so far since you've been here? I hope it's treated you well. My husband has made you comfortable.
I'd definitely say I've been treated pretty well. I mean, there's a lot of people here, so it's just hard keeping everybody straight for a little cat like me, but great time.
Flashcards could be useful. They helped me through the academy when I first studied.
Yeah, I don't really like to keep things on paper. They kind of get doused in blood, if you know what I mean.
Not really,
Oh.
but good
Okay,
chat.
well, I put my dagger away. I feel like it shouldn't be out right now. Let me just hide it. Okay, clearly this person doesn't like violence, and let's tuck in these weapons.
You missed one.
Oh well, I'm a little too short to hide that one unless I stick it between those fur cheeks of mine.
It was lovely to speak with you, Kitty.
Yeah, I think this was a great little chat here. Well, have fun.
Certainly. I'm going to confer with my... Yes, bye.
See ya. Have a good time.
The most and least cerebral people here. As Kitty steps away from over there, a new guest comes in.
Oh, my first friend.
Swaggering, sociopathic Hanshoku makes an appearance.
God.
As he comes in, he clocks Araza right away and says, "Ah, my fellow champion, Araza, it's good to see you again. I hope things have been well for you in the city and that you've had an opportunity to stretch your legs a little bit, flex your sword arm."
I'm sure that you'll be pleased to hear that I've already watched, I don't know, at least 3 people get murdered, so...
on the end of your blade, I trust.
No. I was taking it to sights. That's
Well,
all.
there's always tomorrow. I'm sorry you had to miss out on some of the grand old traditions of Hakai. I heard there was an unclean blade delivered today.
There was.
Were you able to take one in?
Yeah.
It's truly one of the great cultural wonders of the most civilized city on Orvalos.
It really was something.
You should really, if you ever make your way back to that little podunk town you saved, bring the culture and traditions of the big city with you. More places can benefit from our wisdom.
I so want to just pull a Kitty Irish exit right now and literally just walk away from the
As you start sliding, he says,
Wait, this guy's
"Actually, I wanted to let you know that
He's got a room for you.
I've been, well, our conversation yesterday, it aroused something in me.
No, alright.
I couldn't stop thinking about the, I'm sorry, as she kind of, you beat a retreat, you just, that time of the month, I guess.
It's alright, Gravy. Mom will be back soon.
He notices Kitty. He says, Catling! I don't believe we've had the chance. I'm Hanshoku, champion of Akai.
Oh yeah, I've heard all about you. And I motion over there to run.
Oh, she's been talking about me. I guess it's.
Oh yeah, I'd say that.
I guess it only makes sense. That I don't want to take too much credit. I'm really just a simple man.
Simple murdering, man. Good for you.
Well, we all do what we must for the glory of the Empire and to make the world a better place, I like to think. I have a gift for you my brother, he usually handles these things, but I insisted. I told him I developed a special connection with your group, and I wanted to deliver a gift myself. I even picked it out, and I have to tell you as he leans forward. You're gonna like my gift better than any of the gifts from any of these others.
Oh, I can probably agree with you there. You really understand me on a deeper level.
Well, this moment is for you. Let's actually go somewhere private. I think certain others shouldn't see this gift.
Kind of rude to leave the birthday party. Can we just step over here?
Sure. But don't exclaim too much when you see what I've got for you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He steps over to this corner with you, Kitty, and holds out a box. It's about, I don't know, maybe 18 inches, an 18-inch cube or so. About a foot and a half on each side.
What kind of sounds it make?
The thud. Sort of like a
What?
thudding. Oh, you open it. Open it. I got you something I looked into your past, your history. You're going to love it. It's exactly what you want.
All right, I open it.
Inside is the decapitated head of Inikitsu.
Oh, buddy!
What?
Oh, this is Is it leaking? I feel like I should
On the bottom of the box it is, yeah.
kind of wet. All right, I'm just gonna put it down right here.
There's just like a big smile on his face as he delivers this. He says, I heard she was a personal enemy of yours, and, caught wind of her snooping around our estate, so I thought, what better to give than this?
Oh, you little sneaky.
And an invitation, actually, if you and your group would like some time to visit our estate, I'd be willing to offer a spot of training. Flex the muscles, sort of thing.
Well, I don't know if I can stay there.
No, it's not an invitation of that sort. Simply if
just come over.
If you want a little combat training, I'm always up for a good fight.
That sounds like a great afternoon.
And if you need help mounting that, I know the elven form is. You might need a specialist to stuff and mount.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for it to dry.
I got a guy.
What the fuck?
It's a little wet, so I think I'm just gonna let it dry off.
Let me know if you need any help with that. And happy birthday!
God. Thank you so much. Get the
He heads out to mingle.
about this.
What the hell is going on?
Yo, this place sucks.
Can we leave? Like, I don't want to.
This is
Here.
pretty worse. This is getting pretty
These
bad.
people are fucking crazy. Wow.
Yeah,
I don't even-
I feel like we should just help the orcs from the inside, but I'm not saying that out loud. I'm just saying that to the group.
None of you are aware that this is what the gift was yet.
I'm standing right here.
Oh, I guess you were snooping around that
Standing right
side.
in this corner.
Well, Kitty, you now have a box with a head in it.
What the hell?
Walk right over to Araza with it. Hey, friend.
You walk over to Araza.
This is a private conversation. This isn't a party room conversation.
All right, yeah, you step into the private area.
Do you know why she was there? What was the last conversation we had with her? I can't remember.
Yeah, I feel bad.
The last conversation you had with her, she asked if she should tag along with you or do some snooping around on her own. You said she should snoop around on her own.
Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe I feel guilty about this, bitch. I feel terrible, and I don't allow it. I reject these feelings. I reject them. I am speechless right now.
Yeah, it's a
Welcome
nice
back to
present,
Hikai.
don't you think? They really are. They really give you gifts that could do a wonder on you. You know, really thoughtful. A lot of planning.
I hate it here. I want to go home. This place is poison. I feel it. I really do. Something bad is gonna happen to us here. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be bad.
Oh, we can call it quits and go home early.
So what do we do with our head, man?
Keep it in the box.
Where's the rest of her?
Oh, I didn't ask that. I didn't think about it.
I don't have the stomach for this. I really don't.
As
Yeah, we're probably eating the rest of her for dinner.
Stop.
you're not.
Okay. You never know.
Prepared
This
by a
is
different
nuts.
family. As you're having this conversation, Hanshoku walks up to Thorald and claps him on the shoulder and says, Thorald!
Yes.
I heard your people had taken Goroata. They're talking right now about what to do about it.
As if he's in any way affiliated with their military.
What are your feelings? When push comes to shove, can we trust you as a champion of an imperial city? He says this despite the fact that Garakan is technically right now under Orcish control. As a champion of an imperial city, can we trust you to be on the right side of the walls when the arrows fly?
I would much rather the arrows don't fly at all.
Well, I mean, how else are we gonna kill the orcs?
Right! Right! Yes, I forgot. Under my breath, I'm just like, I forgot! It's you.
Well, sorry to put you on the spot there.
No, I was just thinking of the bloodlust and the killing. And, it felt good.
I have heard something about your people's blood, that it gets riled up easily. I really do look forward to meeting them on the battlefield, and I'm sure you do as well. To think, I mean, the chance to challenge, to test yourself against those who share your blood. What I wouldn't give for that. I've tested myself so many times against lesser men. But the chance to... I tell you, if another me were to walk in that door right now, I'd stab that motherfucker right in the eye. I'm sure you feel the same.
How good...
What I wouldn't give to test myself against myself.
How could one
Another-
not have those feelings? I'm just gonna get myself a quick drink. I'll be back in a sec.
Tell me before you go, the undead situation, when you were fighting all those zombies, did you ever have the chance to cross blades with an risen form of someone you knew?
Yes, or at least on some level, yes.
Well,
After a second, pat him on the shoulder and just acting as best I can, I just go, and it felt great! So great that I need to get a drink!
Absolutely, yeah, of course, of course. Did you see where Araza went off to? He's kind of looking around.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
Huh.
That's crazy.
as you walk by, Edo Kenpai notices you as it comes over and says, Harold, my friend, are you alright? You look a bit nonplussed.
Is he always like that?
Oh, Shoku!
Yes.
I...
Is he always like... I'm
I...
trying to think of a polite way to say it.
That.
Demented.
He pauses for a moment before coming up with the most politic thing you could possibly say about Han Shoku. He just says, one thing I will say about Han Shoku is that he may be the most honest man in Hakai. With Shoku, you always know
Strangely?
exactly where you stand.
Strangely, I totally get what you'll say.
Let's see, Lithram, what are you up to as the party goes on? Kitty's received some lovely gifts, some biological in nature. What have you been up to?
I'm shocked by the whole Inikitsu thing.
I'm still processing it.
Yes. I guess I would say the Edoyan is here.
Yan is here, yes. Yeah.
I would have made my way over to her and started chatting her up about maybe checking out her facilities.
Yeah, you come over. Edo Yan notices you, says, Lithram, I just got finished with conversing with your catling friend. She reminds me in certain ways of our fair city's own champion. Tell me, what have you been studying lately?
I was wondering if you could help me on transmission of diseases of a magical nature.
A magical disease is not my area of specialty, but I do know some things. What are you interested in?
Possibly slowing down its growth in numbers.
Magical disease is quite uncommon.
Did we tell the council about what was going on? Just like the whole undead disease?
Yeah, they
Okay.
have received the reports. Even if you hadn't told them, it's not something that one could really keep secret.
Okay, so she's aware of it.
She's aware of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you concerned that this disease has not been slain?
Unfortunately, as I've come across my research, I found that this disease is very resilient, and when it enters a host, it seems to its numbers increase as it incubates in the body.
And then when the body perishes, the disease persists.
Yes, and continuing to infect more people and quickly turning into a problem for the living.
Well, I don't want to scare you, but the nature of magic is such that very frequently powerful magics that I'm sure you've come in some contact with, develop a mind of their own. The way this disease, you call it, is behaving according to your descriptions makes me think it is a very powerful magic indeed. Which makes me think that it itself, just like magical items you may have come across, is indeed sentient. If you wish to combat such a thing, you have to realize that it is as cunning as you. You must attack it both physically and magically, and its mind.
Sentient is like the last word that I wanted to hear
When
about
it comes
this.
to diseases.
That's like literally top of the list of things I don't want to hear. So
So
Yay.
everyone's loving Kitty's birthday so far.
Yeah.
this is great.
Definitely the best
Um,
birthday Kitty's ever had, that's for sure.
She had said that she's not the expert on this kind of stuff. Is there an
Yeah.
expert in her? Because also, and this is like an aside, she's not saying this out loud, but obviously we're assuming that here is this thing's place of origin in the first place, right? We're assuming that it was commissioned and made for the Poe family, or made by the Poe family here.
There are two likely answers to that: either here, or in the Dead Sands by the Lich King, as it was certainly commissioned by the Poe family, or at the very least, the Poe family was the one holding the weapon. But the Lich King seems to have some association with it, so in all likelihood, he made it maybe for them. So it might have been made in the Dead Sands, just south of here, or it might have been made here. In either case, the origins of it are nearby. Listen, what response do you give as she explains this perhaps disturbing revelation about the evil you face?
I appreciate your counsel on this matter. I would love if it were possible to continue my research in your laboratories, or even if it's just not physically experimenting, possibly researching with vast knowledge that I'm sure you have in your tower.
Yes, I've managed to collect a number of tomes over the years, and you are welcome to look through them. I can make a list for you. To do so without guidance, well, there's a lot to go through, but I can think of a few texts that would be of most use. Though, honestly, if I were to suggest anywhere to really delve further, it would be it would be with your own people, the Sky Elves. Though they no longer live in the skies, as this particular area is, it is supposed, part of what brought about the downfall of Cloudspire, the downfall of your own people. Magic's run wild, with minds of their own. So I can provide you with what texts I have from Great Elven sages, but to find out more, I would encourage you to seek the knowledge of the elves.
Well, hopefully I can at least get a head start with your information. I would preferably not try to involve the elves. Currently, I have a bad relationship with them. But I thank you for all of your help and knowledge in this matter.
She nods and says, I will compile a list for you this evening. Feel free to stop by the tower in the morning to do what research you seek. All right. I'm sure you're all a little bit reeling from the various assorted bits of information you're gathering. And I'm afraid the information gathering is about to come to a conclusion as a knock at the door, followed by the entrance of a number of red and gold clad Imperial soldiers. Soldiers you recognize quickly as the Dragon's Guard. Soldiers of the Emperor's personal guard march their way in and quickly announce, the Emperor requests the presence of Han Shoku, Edo Yan, Junko Issei, and all other members of the council who are here within. A proposal has been placed upon the floor of the council, and an immediate vote must be taken. All council members must be present. A response to the orc threat is to be decided tonight. And as the party, Edo Yan is being pulled out. Edo Kenpai comes up to Kitty and apologizes. I'm sorry, we may have to cut your party a bit short. I hope you have received some wonderful gifts this evening, but it seems the council is being summoned. And he starts moving things, shuffling about. Yoon leans over to you, Stas, and says, Staste, are you interested in this council meeting, this decision being made?
Yes, very much so.
Then, guests can be allowed to a council meeting if they are brought in as advisors to a council member. If you wish to be there, you certainly do not need to, but if you wish to be there for the decision, before they leave, prevail upon one of the council members to come as their advisors. So that is the question here. You do not need to go to this council meeting, but if you wish to go, you need to convince either Edo Yan, Hanshoku, or Junko Issei to be an advisor of theirs to this decision. So we'll say the party, Stas quickly relays this information as Yun has given it as the council members go to consult with the Dragon's Guard, and so you have a quick moment to decide if you want to do that or if you want to let the decision be made without you. Because one way or another, this decision will be made of a response.
Araza, I know who you can ask. I asked
Thanks.
Edo Yan. I mean, I'm staying with her anyways. I might as well ask her.
Okay, yeah, you go up to her, and she turns around and says, Kitty, I'm sorry to ruin your party, but you can tell she's not that sorry. I'm afraid I have to go. It's the council deciding the fate of the Empire. So
I know, and it would be the most wonderful ending to my birthday party if I got to come to the meeting with you, possibly, and just see everyone else. Because I really thought I was going to see everyone on my birthday, and now you guys have this meeting, and I want you to go. It's so important. Would you be willing to take me with you?
make a charisma check.
I'm gonna
Kitty's-
come up behind Kitty and be like, Kitty, that's wonderful, but
Kitty is trying to do the please, Mom, can you take me to work?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
She's
I
looking
think
down
it's great.
at Kitty, and as Kitty is saying this, she looks at Lythram and says, Lythram, I'm sure you can explain it to her in simple words that this is serious business and not really the place for two psychopaths.
Who is again?
Junko Issei, the Shadow Speaker.
Why don't we ask her? We just did a whole freaking demonic little side quest. Why don't we ask her?
Yeah, so while Kitty is trying to prevail upon Edo Yan, you approach the Shadow Speaker. He sees you, says, Araza? I believe was your name?
Yes, it is. I was, I'm sorry if this is forward, but I was going to suggest that perhaps you might bring myself or a member of my party with you into this meeting, because after our experiences in Garakan, we are well acquainted with many of the key players of the orcish, I don't know what word to say that's not inflammatory. What's the term that I want to use? We'll just say forces, of the orcish forces, and we might be able to provide valuable insight.
Make a charisma check.
Is there anything I can add? Nope, I don't think so.
I don't think so in this particular case. She pauses for a second as you say that, and with a 19 it's just all right, fine. But we keep our consultations private. Try not to speak too much out of turn. If you have a proposal, relay it through me. Goro Kailan is going to be on the warpath. Mazami Kim has been on the warpath for a long time. Anything that... just keep a lid on the cat, would you? Don't let people scream out and inflame tensions more.
That's the last thing we would want to do.
She then turns to the dragon's guard and consults for a few seconds, and then turns to you and says, Champions of Garakan, I would ask that you accompany me as advisors in this matter, as I could use your orcish expertise in making my decision of the best path forward for the Empire.